yogis, welcome back to your mat. My name is Tori and I'm so excited to be joining you in flow today. Today we're going to be doing just like a full body, total body vinyasa flow. There will be some balancing involved, so if you want to have a block nearby, feel free to do so. Other than that, feel free to look in the description down below for a link to a Spotify playlist to flow with today. Other than that, we're going to go ahead and get started in child's pose at the back of your mat. So open your knees wide, bring your big toes to touch, and stretch your hands long in front of your body. Feel your forehead rest on your mat, and give yourself a few moments to settle in right here. With every exhale, allow your glutes to drop closer to your heels. Allow your palms and your forehead to weigh heavier on your mat. Begin to pull in air through your nose and let it go through your nose. Find a slight constriction at the back of your throat and connect with your Ujjayi breath. I encourage you to use this breath throughout class today to build heat from the inside of your body. If you ever become too warm, you can return to your normal breath or an open mouth exhale. Staying with your Ujjayi breath, I invite you to come up with an intention for today's flow. Your intention can be a word, a person, a mantra, a phrase, just something to keep you focused and present throughout class today. If nothing comes to mind, I offer up the idea of thinking about balance as a spectrum. Many times we think about balance as this static, unmoving thing. You either have it or you don't. But when you stand on one foot or you're standing in a tree pose, you can wobble before you actually fall and lose your balance. Today, focus on adjusting, continual adjustments to maintain whatever your balance is. On your next inhale, rise to all fours. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Stack your hips over your knees. On your next inhale, drop your belly, lift your tailbone, press your heart forward. Cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck your tailbone down. Draw your navel towards your spine as you round your shoulders. Inhale, cow. Drop your belly. Lift your tailbone. Look up. Exhale, cat pose. Look down. Round your back. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Continue to move through these movements to the pace of your own breath. And feel free to add in any other natural, intuitive movement here. Maybe you sway your hips side to side. You can bring your glutes down to your heels. Option for some wrist stretches. You can turn your fingertips towards your body or maybe flip your palms to face the ceiling. Just a few more breaths to find what feels good here. On your next exhale, find stillness, neutral tabletop. Inhale, crawl your hands forward, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips up and back. Option to bend your knees one at a time here. Start to fill out the movement, walk your dog. Spread your fingertips widely. Really press into your fingers here to take pressure off of your wrists. Find length from the crown of your head all the way through your tailbone. You can bend your knees as much as you need to press your chest towards your thighs. On your next exhale, reach your heels towards your mat. Find a still downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, stack your hip. Stack right hip on top of left. Maybe take some ankle circles or any other movements you need here. Inhale, three-legged dog, square your hip down. Exhale, crunch your knee to your nose, hug it in. Pull your belly in, round your shoulders. Inhale, lift your right leg high. 2 more times, exhale, crunch, knee to nose. Press through your palms. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, crunch your knee to your nose and hold it for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower your knee down to your mat, gate pose. Plant your left heel, extend your left arm over your head, bicep frames ears. Feel length from your toes all the way through your fingertips. Nice side bend stretch here. One more big breath in. Exhale, return to all fours. Inhale, crawl your hands forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, stack your hip, left on top of right. Opportunity for whatever movements you took on the other side or any additional movements that are calling to you here. Inhale, three-legged dog, square your hips down. Exhale, crunch, knee to nose, hug it in, round your shoulders. Inhale, extend your left leg back. Exhale, crunch, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, crunch, holding here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release your knee to your mat, gate pose. Plant your right heel, allow your left leg to swing behind you. Stretch your right arm over your head. Continue to press through your left palm and your right outer edge of your foot. Breathe into right side ribs. One more inhale. Exhale, all fours. Inhale, walk your hands forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, walk your feet to meet your hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Slide your hands to your shins or your thighs. Press your hands into your legs as you reach the top of your head forward. Pull your belly in. One more inhale. Exhale, ragdoll. Bend your knees a generous amount, as much as you need to, for your chest to reach your thighs. Allow your head to hang heavy. Option to grab for opposite elbows and sway side to side. Breathe into your hamstrings, your low back. Exhale, find stillness. Release your hands down to the earth. Inhale, soften your knees, round yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Your head is the last thing to lift, and when it does, sweep your arms over your head, mountain pose. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Namaskar A, sun salutation A. Inhale, sweep your arms over your head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slide your hands to shins or thighs, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high plank. Plant your hands, step both feet to the back of your mat. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower with control to your belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Use your back muscles to peel your chest away from your mat, little to no weight in your hands. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, send your hips up and back. Inhale, look forward to the top of your mat. Exhale, walk your feet to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms over your head. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Hands come through heart center, down to your sides. 2 more times. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Step your feet back. Bend your elbows, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms over your head. Exhale, Tadasana, hands come to sides. Inhale, sweep your arms high, last one. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, jumper step back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms over your head. Exhale, Tadasana, hands come to both sides. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel for all 4 corners of your feet. Engage your core. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Take a moment, remind yourself of your intention. Why did you come to your mat today? Namaskar B, send salutation B. Inhale, sweep your arms over your head. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit your glutes low, tuck your tailbone down. Take a peek at your feet, make sure you can see your toes and you wiggle them so you know the weight is sitting back in your heels. Roll your shoulders down your back, lift your heart. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, jump or step back. Inhale, choose your back bend of choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Plant your left heel, sweep your arms over your head. Take a moment here, you might want to widen your stance to get your hips square to the front of your mat. Really try and press into the outer blade of your left foot. Pull your right hip back as you press your left hip forward. Maybe lift your gaze. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Take your chaturanga. Inhale, pull your heart through. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Drop your right heel. Sweep your arms over your head. Same thing, other side. Try and square your hips forward. There's always the option to widen your stance. Lift your heart. Continue to tuck your tailbone down. Press through your left heel as evenly as the outer edge of your back foot. One more inhale. Exhale, release, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward to the top of your mat. Exhale, travel to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit low, reach your arms high. Maybe this time you can sit a little bit deeper. Continue to tuck your tailbone down as you pull your belly button in. One more exhale. Can you sit another inch lower? Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Hands come to sides. Nice work, yogis. We're going to do that one more time. Little bit faster. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, chair pose, sit low. Hold for a big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, jump or step back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Ride your breath all the way up. Reach high. Exhale, chaturanga. Take your breath all the way down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Take your time all the way up. Exhale, chaturanga. Ride your breath all the way down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Hold for an exhale. Inhale, rise all the way to standing. Exhale, Tadasana, hands by your sides. Close your eyes, allow yourself to refocus on your intention. Notice how you're feeling. Maybe you've built a little bit of heat. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, chair pose, sit low. Holding here for a few breaths, longer than we have before. Find your strong alignment. Maybe close your eyes, allow yourself to turn inward. inward. Feel the heat build. One more big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. Option for a ragdoll here. You can grab opposite elbows. If you want a deeper hamstring stretch, I offer you gorilla. You can slide your palms underneath your feet until your toes meet your wrists. Pull your chest towards your thighs as you open your elbows wide. Remember, you can always bend your knees where you need to. And on your exhale, release your hands from underneath your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, jump or step back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one, ground your back heel. Lift your arms all the way up. Exhale, warrior two. Open your arms to a T. Make sure your front heel intersects the middle of your back foot. Bring your gaze forward over your front middle finger. Continue to tuck your tailbone down as you lift your heart. One more exhale. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your right leg, reach your right arm over your head. Feel the side body stretch from your right toes through your fingertips. Continue to press your left hip down towards your right heel. One more big breath in. Exhale, simple twist. Cartwheel your hands down to your mat. Plant your left hand as you reach your right arm high. Press through both heels here. Keep both legs active. Pull your inner thighs together as you twist your heart open towards the right edge of your mat. One more exhale. Inhale, side plank. Stack your right foot on top of your left. You can always drop your left knee down to your mat for more support. For more of a challenge, hover your right foot above your left leg. Maybe take tree legs. One more inhale. Option to stay right here or exhale, wild thing. Drop your right foot behind you, send your hips towards the sky, reach your right arm overhead, find a back bend. Inhale, unflip, three-legged dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Shift forward, travel through your flow. Inhale for up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Drop your back heel, stretch your hands overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Open your arms to a T. Turn your back foot parallel to the short edge of your mat. Take a peek down for proper foot alignment. Roll your left knee open. Make sure you can see your front big toe. One more exhale. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your left leg, stretch your left arm over your head. Feel your ribs expand with every inhale. Press through both feet. One more inhale. Exhale, simple twist. Cartwheel your right hand down to your mat. Stretch your left arm towards the sky. Keep your right heel lifted. Press firmly through both heels to keep your legs active. Really try and pull your left hip back. Make space for your heart as it opens towards the left. One more exhale. Inhale, side plank. Stack left foot on top of right. Option for whatever you chose on the other side or something new here. Find your stability, option to stay. Exhale, wild thing. Drop your left foot behind you. Lift your hips high, find a back bend. Inhale, unflip, three-legged dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Hinge forward, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward to the top of your mat. Exhale, travel to meet your hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way to standing. Sweep your arms over your head. Exhale, chair pose. Sit your hips low. We've been here before. Should feel a little familiar at this point. Maybe you're starting to notice some different sensations coming through. Just notice them as they are and let them go. One more exhale. Can you sit a little lower? Inhale, rise all the way to standing. Lift your left knee with you to hip height, stork pose. Flex your left foot. Continue to keep your hips level. Engage your core for stability. Relax your shoulders. One more inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Stretch your left hand to the back of your mat. Find your balance. Continue to use your core to twist deeper. Inhale, untwist. Keep your left leg lifted. Exhale, warrior three. Hinge forward. Send your left leg behind you. Find a capital letter T shape with your body. Roll your left hip square to your mat. Flex your back foot. Really try and press through your left heel. One more inhale. Exhale, high crescent. Plant your left foot to the back of your mat. Reach your hands high. First time here. Make sure your left heel is lifted. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Continue to pull your right hip back. Relax your shoulders. Try not to hold tension in your neck area. Big breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Plant your back heel, open up. Inhale, reverse triangle. Reach all the way up and back. Exhale, star pose. Point your toes to the corners of your mat, heels towards your body. Reach both hands high. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pivot your toes forward. Bring the edges of your feet parallel to your mat. Hinge from your hips all the way forward. Wide-legged forward fold. Release tension in your neck. Allow your head to hang heavy here. Keep a soft bend in both knees. Option to shake your head yes and no to release any residual tension. And give yourself just a few more breaths here to hang. Inhale, bring your right hand to the center of your mat. Exhale, roll your left hand towards the sky. Take a twist. Continue to press your left hip down. Use your core to open your chest towards the left side. One more inhale, open up. Exhale, release your left hand down. Inhale, plant your left hand center. Exhale, roll your right arm high. Same thing here. Press your right hip down. Try not to let it pop up as you twist open. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, crawl your hands towards your left foot. Find the back of your mat. Exhale, step your right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep both arms high. Exhale, chair pose, sit low. Holding for a few breaths here. Pull your inner thighs together, ground through your heels. Feel your core ignite. One more exhale. Can you sit a little deeper? Inhale, rise all the way to standing. Lift your right knee to hip height. Find stork pose. Find your balance. Big breath in. Exhale, twist to the right. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right thigh. Stretch your right hand towards the back of your mat. Really push your hand into your leg. The resistance will help you to open. Inhale, untwist, stork pose. Keep your leg lifted. Exhale, warrior three. Hinge forward. Send your right leg behind you as you stretch your hands forward. Flex your back foot. Square your right hip down. You should feel your abs engage as you do this. Pin your shoulder blades together. Keep your gaze down so your neck is long. Big breath in. Exhale, high crescent. Plant your back foot to the back of your mat. Send your arms high. Make sure right heel is lifted here. Square your hips forward. Press right hip forward. Pull left hip back. Relax your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Open up. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Stretch over your head. Exhale, star pose. Heels in, toes out. Big breath in. Exhale, pivot your toes forward. Soften your knees. Hinge all the way down. Forward fold. Second time here, you have some options. You can take a twist like last time. Maybe bring your hands to your ankles and pull yourself forward for a deeper fold. If you have an inversion in your practice today, I offer you a headstand or a pincha safely. Whatever your body is asking for today. Your practice, your choice. One more exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, crawl your hands to the top of your mat. Exhale, step your left foot up to meet your right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your hands, jump or step back. Inhale, pull your heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward to the top of your mat. Exhale, walk your feet to meet your hands. Lower yourself all the way down to a seat. You can roll onto your back, hug your knees into your chest. Maybe rock side to side. And on your exhale, find stillness. You can bring your hands down by your side, palms face the earth. Lift your shins parallel to your mat, reverse tabletop. Big breath in. Lower your right heel down to your mat, give it a tap. As you exhale, lift your right knee back through center. Inhale, other side, lift your left heel down, exhale through center. Continue to the pace of your own breath with these heel taps. Really pull your belly button towards your mat. Make sure your low back stays connected with the earth. If you want less challenge here, you don't have to lower your heels quite as far down to your mat. If you want more challenge, you can extend your legs towards the sky so they're straight and do single leg lifts or double leg lifts here. Stay with your breath, yogis. Breath is the most important part. Move with control. Can you get one more tap in on each side? And on your exhale, pull your knees into your chest. Nice work. Let your feet fall to the mat. Butterfly your knees open. Give yourself a moment in reclined bound angle to rest. On your inhale, close your knees like a book. Heel toe your feet, hips width distance. Slide your heels towards your glutes. Bring your hands down by your hips, palms face the earth. One more inhale. Exhale, bridge pose. Press through your heels, lift your hips towards the sky. Option to leave your arms where they are, or you can find a bind underneath you by shimmying your shoulders underneath you and interlacing your fingers under your low back. Pull your knees together as you firm your glutes. Lift your chest towards your chin. Feel the heat building. Allow your muscles to shake. One more inhale, press your arms down, heels down, lift one more inch. Exhale, release. Release your bind, lower one vertebrae at a time down to your mat. Step your feet wide as your mat. Let your knees knock together in the center until they touch, fallen bridge. Option to hold here for a few breaths. You can windshield wipe your knees side to side if movement feels better. Inhale, heel toe your feet back to hips width distance. Separate your knees hips width distance. Option to bring your hands down by your heels for a second round of bridge pose, Or you can follow my cues for wheel. For full wheel, bring your palms to frame your ears face down so your elbows point towards the sky. Big breath in. As you exhale, press through your palms, through your heels, lift everything else away from your mat. Option for bridge pose a second time here if that feels better. If you're in wheel, bring your gaze down to your mat, lift your chest towards the sky. Firm your glutes, continue to press through your feet, big shoulder opener, chest opener. Exhale, bend your elbows, tuck your chin to your chest, slowly lower yourself to your mat. You can pull your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug, rock side to side. Option 4, happy baby. Separate your knees, send your feet towards the sky. You can grab your inner or outer blades of your feet as you rock side to side. Keep your tailbone, your sacrum area connected to your mat here. If that means holding the backs of your thighs, so be it. Just try and keep your spine on your mat. Breathe into your hips. Inhale, pull your knees into your chest, big squeeze. As you exhale, rock and roll yourself along the length of your spine as many times as you need to come up and over to downward facing dog. Send your hips high, drop your heels towards your mat, find length in backside body. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms over your head, mountain pose. Exhale, chair pose, sit low. Only here for a moment. One more exhale, can you sit a little deeper? Inhale, rise all the way to standing, lift your left knee to hip height. As you exhale, twist to the left. We've been here before in stork twist. If you want to advance a little bit further, you can take your peace sign fingers around your left big toe or grab the outside of your left foot and start to extend your legs straight. Continue to twist your chest open towards the left side of your mat. Maybe bring your gaze towards your left palm. Inhale, release, untwist. Exhale, step your foot to the back of your mat. Plant your heel right to warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle, reach up and over. Exhale, simple twist. Cartwheel your left hand down. Lift your right arm high. Make sure your left heel is lifted. One more inhale. Option to stay or exhale, revolved half moon. Creep your left hand forward, launch off your back foot, lift your left leg to hip height. This is a perfect opportunity for a block, for more support. You can bring your left hand to a block as you stretch your right arm high. Continue to lift from your left heel, feel your glutes engage. Use your core, one more inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Release your right hand down. Plant your left foot to the back of your mat. Bring both hands to the inside of your right foot as you walk your right foot to the outer edge of your mat. Lower your left knee down, untuck your back toes, lizard lunge. Option to stay right here on your palms. If you want a deeper hip opener, you can drop to your forearms on a block or on your mat. Release tension in your neck. Let your head hang heavy here. Breathe into any spaces of resistance that you're experiencing. Slow your breath. Recover from that half moon. One more exhale. Inhale, rise to your palms. Heel toe your right foot back in between your hands so it's in line with your hip. As you exhale, send your hips towards the back of your mat. Point your right toes high, half splits. You can find a soft bend with your right knee or a generous bend, whatever feels good in your body. Try and reach your heart forward and find a flat back here. One more exhale. Inhale, send your hips forward. Reach your hands overhead, Anjaneyasana. Feel the stretch in your left hip flexor, maybe a pinching in the top of your right hip as the joint compresses. Relax your shoulders. One more inhale to reach. Exhale, release your hands to your mat. Option to step back for chaturanga. Go through a flow, or you can just press back into down dog. We will meet you there. One more side here, yogis. Nice work. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms over your head. Exhale, chair pose. Sit your hips low. Holding here for just a moment. One more exhale to sit lower. Inhale, rise to standing. Lift your right knee to hip height. Exhale, twist to the right, stork twist. Feel your chest open up. Option to stay, or you can go for revolve big toe hold with your peace sign fingers or by grabbing your foot. Send your right leg as straight as you can. Use the resistance to continue to twist deeper. Inhale, release, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Step your foot to the back of your mat, plant your back heel as you open your arms. Inhale, reverse triangle, reach all the way up and over. Exhale, simple twist. Drop your right hand down to your mat as you reach your left arm towards the sky. Feel your strong, stable legs. One more inhale. Option to stay or exhale, half moon. Crawl your right hand forward as you lift your right leg away from your mat. Option for a block under your right hand here. Engage your core, twist open towards the left side of your mat. Drive your right heel towards the sky. Keep both legs engaged. One more inhale. Exhale, release, low lunge. Drop your left hand down, plant your right foot to the back of your mat. Going right into lizard lunge, crawl your left foot wider to the edge of your mat. Option to lower your right knee down and untuck your back toes. Breathe into your hips. You can always drop to your forearms for a deeper stretch. Keep your gaze down so your neck stays long. Or you can just let your head hang heavy. Release all tension. Inhale, rise to your palms. Crawl your left foot in between your hands. Exhale, half splits. Send your hips back, point your left toes towards the sky. You can soften your knee as much as you need to. Pull your belly in as you reach your heart forward. Find a flat back. One more exhale. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Plant your left foot. Send your hips forward. Stretch your arms high. Breathe into your hips. Enjoy the stretch. On your next exhale, plant your hands. Option to travel through your last chaturanga of class. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take some time here. You can pedal out your knees one at a time. Give yourself a moment to notice what has shifted from your first down dog of class today. Maybe more heat, more flexibility. Just give yourself a moment to acknowledge, judgment-free, what you've done for yourself today. One more inhale. Exhale, lower your knees to your mat. Swing your legs around either side. Come all the way onto your back. You can pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Inhale, wrap both hands around your right knee. Extend your left leg long. As you exhale, guide your knee across your body, supine twist. And extend your right arm long beside you. Make sure both shoulder blades stay grounded here. Option to close your eyes. Continue to slow it down. Inhale, untwist. Pull both knees in. Give yourself a hug to reset the spine. Send your right leg out. Wrap both hands around your left knee. One more inhale. Exhale, guide your knee across your body, supine twist. Extend your left arm this time. Keep both shoulder blades down. Use every exhale to wring out your insides. Picture your body detoxing. Inhale, return to center. Pull both knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. And a big breath out through your mouth. Let it go. One more time, big breath in through your nose. Part your lips, open mouth, exhale. You have 5 more breaths here to do what you will. If another inversion is calling your name, you can go back to happy baby, find legs up the wall, shoulder stand, or plow pose. Option for another hip opener, you can take reclined figure 4 stretch, or anything else, any other final movements or fidgets your body is still asking for. 2 more breaths. On your next inhale, curl your forehead to meet your knees. Squeeze yourself into a ball. Exhale, shavasana. Extend your legs long. Lower your arms to a T, palms face up. Give yourself a few moments here to get out any final fidgets. Be sure to take up as much space as you want or need. Relax your forehead, jaw. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax your arms and fingers, legs and toes. Feel your body weigh heavy in your mat. Feel yourself sink down with every exhale. You are more than welcome to stay in your final shavasana as long as you would like. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. It has been a true honor to guide you through your flow. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you because they are the same. Namaste.